Hello and welcome to to Hops and Shit.
Fuck.
Hello and welcome to Hops and Bros.
Literally, it's a mashup between Ottawa beer events and Hops and Bros. We have Matt
from Ottawa Beer Events.
So it's kind of a brew review, but we're going to talk about the the Canadian Craft Beer Awards.
At that point, we
That wasn't Ottawa.
Ottawa. It wasn't Ottawa.
It wasn't Ottawa this year.
Ottawa craft beer.
But it was a Canadian level event.
Yeah, exactly. For the 150, eh?
So
in Ottawa?
for over the weekend, we had over I don't know how much brewers were present at the Canadian Brewing Awards.
I believe it's around. There were 300 different members at the convention.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of like.
I don't know the exact number, exactly how many breweries, but there were around 300 plus people.
Wow.
And Ottawa was a pretty centered place. Like there was a lot of people from Vancouver, from Ottawa, from out east, from out west. So it's nice to have a more centralized place. Next year is going to be in Halifax, which is pretty cool.
Which I love Halifax. Very proud East Coaster, Maritimers.
It's true, you're from the Maritimes, aren't
Born
you?
and raised, but
Yeah.
Will we have to meet up there?
Yeah. We definitely would have to go there.
Sash and I have already talked about it. Maybe, we don't know.
Do a little
see.
tour over there, no?
If we put the Hops and Bros card in there, is it happening?
Know when you shake the 8 ball?
Okay. What does it say? What does it say?
Results are hazy.
With the chance of meatballs.
But no, Halifax is an amazing city.
No,
There's
it
a
is.
lot of really amazing beer coming out there.
It's
Two
seriously.
Crows, for example. When Garrison is still an amazing brewery, but not the most interesting beer you have all weekend.
I'm a big fan of Boxing Rock.
Boxing Rock's another one.
Or the robot one. The
Stone Pub is a great
Stone
one.
Pub, yeah, that's true. What's the robot one? Good Robot? No. What's
The
the name?
Robot's in Fredericton.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You mixed up your east.
No, there's another one in Halifax with the robot thing.
That we have?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many now.
On
I
the
can't
main
keep
street
up.
in front of the university.
You know what? Free plug. Google Maritime Beer Report. He's a great guy from out east. You can get all the Eastern beer news from him.
Definitely check him out.
And from out east, Celtic Devil.
In Celtic Devil, yeah, that's right.
Devil.
That's right.
Good
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
But yeah, back to the Canadian Brewing Awards.
Tangent number 1, done.
Yeah, I was working, like the whole thing. Like we weren't able to go to the Canadian Brewing Awards. Obviously, we were working. I don't know
Not this year, maybe
what you
next
were
year.
doing, but he took off from work.
I was working that's my other job.
Okay.
Ottawa Beer Events, we were blessed enough to receive a full media pass for the event.
Ooh, that's
So
awesome.
I took a day off from my regular 9-to-5 job and indulged in my beery passion.
Beery passion.
Beery
That's
passion.
not bad. It's a good play on words
nice.
there. I like
There we
it.
I
go.
love that. But yeah, and the whole like setup of different conferences. What was your kind of your not resume? I forgot the right word in English. Your not resume.
Say it in French, I'll translate.
Le résumé, câlisse. You know.
My background?
No, like what happened out there? What happened? The door closed. We weren't able to see inside. What happened? Sorry about that. It needed to come out. Came out the wrong way.
So how would I...
So where'd you start?
right.
What was the first day? What happened then?
What happened is, like I said, Ottawa Beer Events were lucky enough to get a media pass for the whole weekend. So what we did is, myself and my much better half, Sasha, we couldn't both be there because of family commitments. So she took one day, I took the other day.
Okay, that's
So
not bad.
we basically tag teamed the whole conference.
Oh, that's
You tag teamed the
Yeah.
whole conference.
And
Wow,
There
that's
you
impressive.
go.
That's
We're hardcore
impressive.
like that. and
So,
finally
a
for
couple
the,
of elbow drops and let's go.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So-
Tap me in, bud. Tap me in.
So basically what happened, I took the Friday.
Okay.
So Friday was but a lot of people don't realize that the Canadian Beer Awards, so called
Yeah.
the CBAs.
Yeah, and the CBA.
It's not just an award gala. Award gala is actually the final event,
Okay.
kind of to cap things off, where they award people gold, bronze, silver medals.
Okay.
But most
That was the last day on the Sunday.
that was on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually on a Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. On Sunday we met up for brunch.
That's true, we did. Yeah.
We did miss so fresh.
There was beer involved.
Isn't it always? So what happened is during the rest of the CBAs, it's a professional conference,
Okay.
meaning brewers from all over the country get together, exchange ideas, training seminars, discussion seminars, everything from proper techniques to barrel-aged beer, to how do you set up your sales team to better maximize your goals,
Okay.
water manipulation seminars,
Okay.
things of that nature. So it's really, the heart of it is brewers learning from other brewers.
Okay.
And from a media, I'm using air quotes because I don't consider us media, but whatever.
Oh, we're social media, so it works.
I
It's
know,
still media.
We're the new media. At that point, I guess we deserve that.
Well,
Exactly.
technically, we cover beer a lot more than the actual media, so.
Well,
Exactly.
actually,
And they chose to give you like.
some major media outlets did get media passes and they didn't show up.
Are you serious?
Now, they shall remain nameless.
So they probably showed up for the beer and then they left?
No, they
They showed
didn't
up-
show up at all.
Yeah,
At all?
Some didn't show up, some just showed up for the gala.
Okay.
We were actually one of the only outlets that were there pretty much throughout. We pretty much
the whole
live
thing.
tweeted the whole thing.
Wow, that's cool.
That was a little rant on my part.
That's alright. It needs to come out. We're at the bar now,
Yeah,
drinking a
yeah.
nice beer.
But,
It needs to go out.
Yeah,
That's
the best thing from my point of view being there is to look behind the curtain and see how brewers interact with other brewers, what they talk about. I literally had breakfast with 6 brewers from across the country.
Yeah.
And it's like,
just
brewers
just,
that never met each other before.
Yeah.
What do they talk about?
It's
Right?
basically all
About beer? no, wait,
Not as
about
much-
the weather.
No, that's fine.
Not quite beer.
It's
Okay.
really
They
impressive
talk
question.
about gear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of gear.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That is
Talk about,
true.
Oh,
I
shit.
ordered this
Yeah.
fermenter from so and so. It came. I had to learn how to wire it in 3 days, so I did.
Yeah,
Or it's
all
like-
about gear. Yeah, it makes
Or
sense.
it's like,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
how much money I would save if I bought my location instead of renting.
Yeah.
But maybe I should rent out to another brewer. Contract with like all like the deep dive into the technical side that's not
Like-
specifically related to
So
beer.
everything behind the beer, the
Exactly.
behind the scene of the beer industry.
So the Canadian Brewing Awards put you behind the scene of the whole craft beer
Absolutely,
thing, right?
absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
It was a deep dive learning experience. I sat in on some of the seminars.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. My favorite was I know I'm jumping around.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay,
right.
okay.
But that was my next
Yeah.
question. What
Which
was your
my favorite? My
So-
favorite was because I have a marketing and sales background. So they had a seminar about how to properly organize and motivate your sales team.
Okay.
And they had a panel discussion. And the panel had brewers from different size breweries.
Okay.
From Rolling Rock out west, been around for 15 years and have a sales force of God knows how many,
Yeah.
to local guy Stray Dog who has just
Yeah.
opened as a one guy,
Yeah, yeah.
one of the owners of the sales.
Yeah.
Right?
Mark, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's
Hi,
the
Mark.
nicest beard. Nicest beard in the
He,
whole industry.
it really is. I'm very envious.
It-
I've got
it is a-
total beard envy.
It is
Mark-
a
Mark-
premium beer.
Mark, you're already the inspiration behind my
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, and behind mine as well. So.
But I said beer instead of beard, but yes.
but
Both,
both.
little
I guess
bit of
both.
little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know, he came to Castle Brewery once.
Yeah.
I didn't know him back then. I just saw the beard, and I was like, someday I want to have that beard.
Yeah.
I want to have a beard that's that majestic. That's the word I'm looking
It's
for.
downright
majestic.
luscious.
It is
What?
luscious.
Back to the
Yes,
to
yes,
that,
yes. We got
that
sidetracked
panel.
by the
Because we
beard.
could talk about beards for
Obviously,
a while.
you know we're about
That's a whole other episode on that.
Hops and beards.
Beard edition.
Bearded edition.
Yeah,
There you
bearded
go.
edition.
And we get your wife with the fake beard.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have someone later one.
Okay, that's perfect. But yeah.
So
What
the
was-
marketing
Yeah.
with the panel.
So that was fantastic, and basically like Bose was involved with that too on the panel.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we
Really,
organized.
Bo was involved in something? That never
No,
happens.
no.
They don't do that.
No,
they don't
no,
do
no,
that.
not at all.
It's so small.
Amazing. So that's like we organize our sales team this way with these goals, and these are the metrics we use. Rolling Rock was like we use this.
So what did
and
they use?
I'm not going to divulge that.
Okay.
You needed to be there.
I don't
can't-
feel that's fair. But two things that were stuck out to me is seeing professional brewers that have been professional brewers for years opening up, taking a pen, taking detailed notes like in university
Yeah,
class,
okay.
and like paying attention. It's like, do we do it that way? Let's take that in note here so maybe I can take it away
on
they
your
were
own
happy.
team after.
Exactly.
So everyone was quite learning on every aspect of the whole like conference that they were seeing.
It was definitely it was a university course level discussion.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, and the other thing that stuck out to me, and they were the unofficial team of the weekend. God bless them. I don't know if I should say the name of the brewery, but anyway, there's a new brewery from BC.
Okay.
Okay, they've been open for 6 months.
Okay.
They were there, and they were there specifically because they could not keep up with their demand.
Okay.
Okay, a good problem to have.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the
And it's
most
not-
amazing problem you can have.
Yeah,
It's not
but
keeping
they were
up with
like-
the demand.
I don't say stressed out about it, but they were like, "What can we do? Like, help us, please." Like,
Yeah, because at one point we can really like fuck you up in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
If you can't really keep up with the demand, then I can't really taste your beer. So no. I don't
exactly.
think
How do you
ever.
prioritize this place over that place, or this sales over that sales, or do you? Like, that's a very good question. I don't have the answer to it.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like everybody's little brother all weekend.
Okay.
They were like, you could see him like, so and so brewery took him aside, explained this. So and so brewery took him aside,
Yeah, explain
give him
something else,
encourage
like,
to
yeah.
that.
So-
Like, it really was the description of how supportive the brewing community is, and how much they really, like, as much as they compete with each other,
Yeah.
they don't want to cut their throat.
Yeah.
They will help you.
And you
Yeah.
saw it at the after like I was on Friday at the brewers party.
Oh boy, that was a party.
That was like amazing.
Boy.
And I told Katie, which was over there. You were there too. I met you at the end.
Yeah.
Which I had already like 4 to 5 beers already in my body
How many
list.
hot dogs did I eat at that point?
Hot dogs, chips, free
Everything
beers.
was free.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we probably should admit, I never paid for a beer all weekend. Everything was free. Just saying.
Hey, you're
It's-
partying with
Without
brewers.
bragging, it's just you're partying with
No,
brewers,
it's a-
so you're gonna try stuff.
When in Rome, you're
Yeah.
gonna drink. So that's.
But just
it's
at
so
that
much
party,
fun.
I had the opportunity to talk with you from
Yeah.
Ottawa, talk with Mark from Stray Dog, or people from Crooked Mile Brewing, and after that, Katie from her podcast, and also I forgot his name.
Well, then we met up with Greg as well.
met up with Greg, but also like at the actual party, I met up with a guy from Vancouver,
No.
Yeah.
which basically paid his own ticket, came right here
Just for that.
just for the whole like
Yeah.
Brewing Awards, and this guy was really amazing. I completely forgot his name because I was maybe a little bit too
Drunk?
drunk.
It does happen.
But
Before or after Steve Buscemi rocked on the stage.
I saw Steve Beauchesne.
I've never seen him play before.
And
God
it's-
damn,
he-
I'd buy his album.
He has a super nice punk
Well, he has a
band.
punk
It's
rock
amazing.
background.
It's
Like, he
amazing.
played punk bands
It's
for a long
a
time.
real punk band.
And it, like, I was gonna start a mosh pit if someone let me.
Oh yeah. I was close to start the mosh pit, but like at that point, like if I punch a brewer in the face, what will happen?
Not good.
Not good, right? So
It's gonna ruin the beer.
yeah, but I'll find the name of you from Vancouver. I suggest you a lot of great beers, and I will send you some of great beers too. But I will find you and send you free beers. Back to
Is
that.
that like Taken?
Yeah.
A particular set of skills.
It's a taken, but I don't have this. Like the only skill I have is Google search and Instagram. So basically,
Let's
I know.
face it, Taken, that's exactly that.
Yeah, exactly. It
Exactly.
doesn't ask any
Google.
skills.
Yeah.
Maybe gun skills, but nah. Like
Is
no
Google
gun-
a skill? Google's a skill, right?
Google
Yeah.
a skill.
Google Foo, baby.
Google Foo. They got a T-shirt. We have a T-shirt.
Google food.
The Google Foo T-shirt. Oh wow. Oh man. But like all the conference, it was super amazing. But like the actual gala, how was it? Like
Yeah.
we streamed like the end of it.
Yeah, we saw the
after a
end of the
little
gala,
barbecue and a
Yeah.
few beers. But how was it? Like
It was interesting. It
Okay.
was basically Brewing Awards. That was supposed to be their formal event.
Yeah. Well, when beer's involved.
Beer chic
formal.
was well in play.
Okay, so
So
hoodies
t-shirts and jeans?
All branded.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
But
But we're
branded.
wearing their gear, right?
Yeah.
It's all cool. The gala was really cool because there was a back bar, and at the back bar, it was all the entries, the leftover entries from the competition.
Okay.
Oh.
You could just go and grab one, grab what you want. There was
That's
also
Oh.
big buckets of beer at each table, including some of the entries.
Wow, that's cool.
So it was.
I didn't
it was
know
cool.
about that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that one won a gold medal. I'm gonna walk back behind the room and try it.
Yeah.
Make sure if it's still there, right?
Well,
if it didn't like.
Yeah.
That was a thing. So,
Cool.
and we were there for dinner before the gala and everything else. And it's like, I obviously want to try as many beers as I could. And Sasha joined me for this event. We were both there, which is great. Kind of an unofficial date night.
Ooh, at the Canadian Brewing Awards.
It's a great
There you
date.
go. I know,
Yeah.
right? So I was focusing.
A
We
little
were
jealous,
focusing
I'm not
more
gonna
on the beers we couldn't get locally. Obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
So, and I was struck by two things: how widespread and how fantastic the sours were.
Okay, yeah.
Specifically, there was a dry hop sour from Elora Brewing.
Okay. Oh yeah, Elora out in they're in Ontario, right?
Yeah, they're Ontario in the Southern Peninsula, I think.
Yeah.
Fantastic dry hop sour.
Okay, cool.
Okay, go get it. I also I was also struck by the amount and the qualities of the Belgian beers that were available.
Okay.
A lot of Belgian Golden Strongs, Belgian Doubles, that kind of thing, and they were excellent.
It's not something popular right now. Like a lot of people
Maybe
are
not
looking
around
the opposite
here,
way.
but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here.
This is a sample size,
Yeah.
so most of them came from out west.
Okay.
So maybe in the western provinces they're more popular than they're here.
Mm-hmm.
At least I hope it comes this way because I really like Belgian Golden Strongs.
Cool.
So there was one from Strathcona Brewing,
Okay.
which was excellent. Got to meet the head brewer and owner of Strathcona Brewing,
That's awesome.
which was great.
And like he came, like he flew from like out west
Yeah.
to Ottawa
For his
the
awards, and he won a gold, I believe.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
So,
like you need
It's not bad.
to like
It's a good reason to be there.
So and he was so shocked. He was so humble. He didn't know he was going to win.
Oh no, eh?
So you could just say
Wow.
like, "Fuck me." Really?
me not,
It was,
not him.
it was cool. I like that.
Awesome.
And it's just the support of the brewers that won, that didn't win to the brewers that
Yeah.
won. So there was no booing, there was no catcalling.
No. It's just you're happy for your peers.
There was
to
no
be up
like
there.
angry Oscar clap.
Yeah,
No. There was like standing ovations for when a small brewery won. And
Okay.
Nice.
it was fantastic.
That's awesome.
So aside from the gala, did you participate in any of the paraphernalia? Because there's a lot of parties during the CBAs around different
Well-
breweries. There's people getting hungover the next day like at breakfast. You know what happens?
Amazing, right? Amazing. Well, there was two things. Well, more than two things, but one of the most fun thing is during during the Friday.
Yeah.
There was about a 4-hour downtime
Okay.
where there was no conferences being done. They had to prep for dinner. The ballroom had to be prepped, so there was actually nothing going on. So Brad from Brew Donkey, hi Brad.
Hi, Brad.
His brand new, really sexy bus, by the way.
Holy shit! That bus is amazing.
That's a pub on wheels right there.
I think I don't want to be too harsh. It looks a lot better than some pubs downtown.
I know which pubs you're talking about.
Name these pubs.
But I'm pretty sure they have a lot better beer lineup than those
No
pubs
kidding.
do.
So what he did, he brought his bus to the conference center.
Okay.
And during those hours of downtime,
Yeah.
brewers jumped in the bus and we went to Bicycle Brewery
Okay.
and Dominion City. Because they were the we were supposed to go to Stray Dog, but then that didn't work out.
Yeah.
But they were the two closest breweries. So we went and did a little mini Brew tour.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
With
mini-
brewers.
Mini brew donkey tours with brewers.
Yeah.
That's next level.
That's beyond
That's
myself.
inception. That's Inception if you hear it.
And it's really fun if you've ever been with a brewer's never been to someone's brewery and he walks in for the first time. What they try, how they try it, what they look at the gear, because you know.
Yeah.
Look at the
What's
gear.
going on?
Dominion City has a new setup too. I think.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well, that's the
it's,
first thing we saw when we went to breakfast. We
Yeah,
I wanted to get
brew
the
over
breakfast in there, dude.
I pretty much had a boner when I saw
Oh,
it.
It was
it's a
shiny.
great
Oh,
setup.
it's all shiny, and then
Yeah.
he tells you how like the whole thing works out, and you're like,
Yeah.
And you homebrew with your old kettle. And
Yeah,
your-
exactly.
Yeah.
Dang.
Going to the next
Let's
phase,
torch
no,
that
no,
thing.
there's
I
none
have
of
to
that
pick
at
it
a
up and
brewery.
like, oh, am I gonna burn myself?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, wearing steel toe boots. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
How am I gonna cool this? I don't know.
Brewing in the winter is fun because it's jamming in the snow.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true. But the
Jamming
summer,
is
yeah.
The 613 community, that's one thing that I do really enjoy from the
Yeah.
whole like Canadian Brewing Awards. Showed up how strong we are and all the whole like Ottawa area surroundings.
It was
Brewers.
It was time for the Ottawa area beer community to show off,
And to
we
shine.
did.
Yeah.
And I can tell you by speaking to brewers from Ottawa province,
Yeah.
they were shocked and wondered how many breweries were in the Ottawa area.
Yeah.
We're well over 30 at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
38, I think.
38.
36, something
Yep,
like
and
that.
like a half dozen more in the planning stages.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can support them all.
Yeah.
And
course.
how spread out things are. And I was talking to a guy from Montreal, and he was just blown away. He could not grasp the concept that we have so many breweries in what really is not a big population base.
No, not at
When I
all.
think for a major city, never mind a capital.
But when you look at it, it's basically like one brewery per neighborhood.
I was
Yeah.
actually crunched the numbers a while back. I was curious, so I looked at by population density
Yeah.
and per capita.
Yeah.
How many brewers we have per population? How many breweries we have per population, I should say. And if I did my math right, which is questionable,
Yeah, my maths is really questionable
Like
too.
we're not in a beer community for math, right?
There we
It's
go.
not a math community. It's
No.
beer.
Ottawa
let's face
actually rivals major centers like Chicago, arguably Portland if you account for the for inflation.
shit.
Like
Ooh.
like some people would say Ottawa can be the Portland of Canada. He's not far off, dudes.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that's
Okay,
nice.
so we just need like the city to get behind us. By the way, the city did not tweet, did not comment anything about the Canadian Brewing Awards
Oh,
all
no,
weekend.
Yeah, that like
kinda weird.
I think like the whole like the whole like 150th anniversary of Canada kind of like took over the whole thing, but
Yeah.
the
Well,
main
it's
point
the
is that
reason
it's the
why.
main thing.
Yeah.
But why do we focus on the fucking Red Bull crashed ice? There's that going on, and it
Yeah.
supports all the business in, not that big major
Yeah.
corporate business that's out there. That's my rant for right now.
No, but
I
I
found
do
it,
get
I
it.
found it.
Yeah,
Well done,
that's
sir.
right. Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
But I think that these small businesses create jobs inside here.
Yeah.
Red Bulls basically creates job for students, which is also good.
Yeah.
But
From
little
one brand
breweries
only.
can also
Create
hire
jobs for students. Yeah.
students too, and supporting the whole Canadian Brewing Awards at the same time. Like, there's a lot of brewers and people from outside of Ottawa that came in here just for that.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, and they were right here only to drink beer. That's
Yeah.
it. And we have 38. We were fucking. It's not a real
Check
number.
on Ottawa beer events. We have the full list.
The full list is right over there, but you can. That's a nice plug right over there.
And it's a
But-
nice conclusion as well. Maybe if we have
yeah,
anything else
yeah,
to say.
I think it covers up pretty much everything
I
else.
think we covered a lot, yeah.
Like if I continue, it's just gonna be a big rant for a good 30 minutes.
I didn't
and
want to cut you off. I'm just you can go on rants.
what's gonna happen is that we'll close off the camera and continue the whole rant
There we go.
in our own French native language.
Yeah.
Really weird because
Because we all have a different accent.
yeah, we all have.
Different kind of French, which is kind of cool, right?
So Matt is from out east, so he has a really different accent. I'm from Quebec, and Max from
Ontario.
from Ontario. So we have two different accents. It's super crazy. We'll do this.
But we all speak beer.
We
Exactly.
all speak.
Oh fuck, we're out
God
of beer.
damn it.
Ah!
Tabac.